And welcome back once again. You just heard from our friends from Love Gave Hope about their efforts to relieve orphan children in our area. And there's another way that you can help out as well. South Carolina Federal Credit Union is hosting a donation drive, and they're looking for some very specific items. Rebecca Nail from the South Carolina Federal Credit Union, along with Lynn Young, who's the CEO of Lowcountry Orphan Relief, is joining us. And first, Lynn, tell us what the needs are at Lowcountry Orphan Relief, because a lot of times you folks are just looking for really basic items.
Basic items that everybody takes for granted, but we really need desperately, and that is underwear and socks. Because we give so many to a child who doesn't have any sometimes, we want them to be able to change on a daily basis for at least 2 weeks. So we have to give a complete package or 2 packages to each child of socks and underwear.
And these are children of basically just about all ages and sizes as well.
All ages and sizes. We prefer to have the school age at this time, which is size 6 on up to children who are 18 years of age. That's who we take care of, is 0 to 18. But we need that size 6.
And let's just say on a monthly basis, because you've helped literally tens of thousands of children over the years. On a monthly basis, how many orphan children does LOR work with?
I'm going to say about 600 to 700 children per month. In November, we did over 300, which is very, very sad.
It's very sad, but I'm glad that LOR is there to help those children.
Thanks a lot.
So
Thank
much.
you.
And Rebecca, with South Carolina Federal Credit Union, you're looking at bringing in just one specific item that's coming up very soon. What is
That's
that?
correct. We're asking folks to bring in new packages of unopened underwear for Lowcountry Orphan Relief, and they can do that by bringing them to any of our Charleston or Georgetown branch locations.
And the folks at South Carolina Federal Credit Union have been involved with giving back for a number of years.
Sure.
You've been there for a little over a year. How does it feel personally to be able to help out with such a wonderful cause with Lowcountry Orphan Relief?
It's really great. You know, we're such big cheerleaders for Lowcountry Orphan Relief, and especially around the holiday season when we're wanting to give back, just going back to the basics of underwear is just really important for South Carolina Federal and our community.
Yeah, and of course a number of people there at the South Carolina Federal Credit Union will be helping out with this particular drive. And tell us about the different locations that will be available, because not just locally here, but out of town, so to speak, out of the Tri-County area. That's
right. So we have about 14 branches in our Charleston and Georgetown area. We have 1 in Georgetown. And then we also have about 3 branches in Columbia, and they're doing a separate holiday drive for Epworth Children's Home.
But the local ones, including the one in Georgetown, people can come and drop off there at any Federal Credit Union.
That's correct.
And that's, once again, is unopened packages of school-age children's underwear.
That's right.
And that's just going to be wonderful. And hopefully you'll get more than you can stand.
I hope I can. That'll last the whole year, because we're 24/7, and South Carolina Federal Credit Union are nothing but angels.
All the way through December the 14th. So
That's right.
Remember about that. Any of the federal credit unions, and Lynn, we're going to get those kids clothed as best we can.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Tom.
you, ladies, so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Now over to Tessa.
It's Tuesday and time for Tuesday's Child.